Be cute little old school little Sam. Chick. Look. Black Sun. Too easy. Gotta keep it pimpin'. Look. Chick. Drop a deuce in my armor palmer. Now I'm moving slow like your mama's mama. Vega full of that marijuana. I'm in full effect, it's no cause for drama. Presidential, my weed, man. You think my kush, man, was Barack Obama. Swing around, niggas flag me down. I need a couple grands when they see my Honda. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown Royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Disapprove of my tennis shoes. Now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Want them J's, I'ma go online. I don't wait in line, I ain't the type of dude. Dress fresh like Steve Harvey, rolling Bob Marley, watching Family Feud. Reading a book on Marcus Garvey might tell you something that you never knew. Fuck the judge in McLennan County, 31 weeks I had the county blues. Shout out to my Uncle Bubba, had the box Caprice and it was candy blue. The other week I saw a blue Ferrari, was a white boy, he drove right by me. Told myself when my album drop, I swear the whole world gon' know about me. 25 from the east side and got my mindset on the red Audi. Dropping paper like Waco trips where my Waco niggas gon' read about it. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown Royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves. Now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. Say I been there, I done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown Royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves. Now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this. I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this. On 35 and this 420, fresh out of jail, about to roll a L. First blunt of the fucking day and it's 10 o'clock and I'm mad as hell. Got work at midnight, so I ignite and I take sail. Can't survive off what I scribe, and my government job, it pays well. On the highway in an old mood, jamming old school. I'm just an old dude in a young body. Finna knock down this little young hottie, cooking soul food. I'm so smooth. Silk drawers couldn't fuck with me. She blowing my pop, but I'm sucker free. You paying for the drop, but I fuck for free. Lucky me. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown Royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves. Now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. Say I been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown Royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves. Now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit.
Dig this.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack, Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man, A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What's going on? It's your boy Scotty, and you're watching Offscript. Listen, Offscript at noon, or like I like that. Offscript at lunch. I like that. I think I'm gonna call that. That's what I'm gonna call this section. Offscript at lunch. Anytime I feel I need to say something. Now listen, real quick. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet. If people call in, they call in. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I might answer. I might not. This has been really bothering me, right? So I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna bring the guy's name up because I'm not trying to get kicked out of another group. That's just
you are the only participant in the conference.
The group that I'm in. I just don't want to get kicked out of another one, right? Because this is the stuff that be blowing my life. So I go up, right? I'm in the group or whatever, and I see this, right? Oh, why won't it come up? Hold on. Let me get something. Let me make sure. Hold on. Get to this. Hold on, guys. Let me get this pulled up real quick. I apologize. Let me see. Nope, not that one. This one right here. All right, let me see. Nope, not this one. I'm gonna read it, right? And I'm gonna read. It's some more that goes on to it, but I'm gonna read the most of it. It says, "Good morning, everyone. Before I get started, glad to be here. This group saying that some of y'all need to get a grip. I swear, some of y'all are the ones that leave after halftime. Deion Sanders has nothing." Absolutely nothing to do with the amount of TV games our schools are getting. As many have said, our games have been streaming on family of ESPN family of networks for over 10 years. As more streaming service become available, so does the opportunity of visibility. He goes on and says, for these prime hive people, stop saying dumb things. It's embarrassing to HBCU fans as a whole. I end this rant with a poor hashtag I use, watch more football. All right, listen, this is asinine. This is wrong, flat out. Listen, let me help, right? Because there's a quote from the Men in Black movie, Men in 2. And it's when Tommy comes back, he gets his memory, and he's like, I think I drive. And then Will says, that the old and busted. This the new hotness. Old and busted, new hotness, right? Old and busted, the new hotness. That's what Deion has made the SWAC, the new hotness. So let's not act like the games. Mike, listen, in the spring, 3 games that Jackson State played in was on ESPN2. I went back and looked at every schedule from here to 2015. Not one season was more than 1 game on ESPN2. He had 3 in the fall and spring. All right. Then I have people saying stupid stuff like, oh my God, I bet he also made, the MEAC and SWAC challenge get 1 million viewers. Yeah, it's called having a buzz. It's called being hot. On top of that, you ain't have no competition. Ain't nobody else in week 0. Who else was you going to watch in week 0? Unless you was from Utah, UCLA, Hawaii. Who else was you going to watch? You weren't going to watch none of them games. Illinois versus whomever. You weren't going to watch none of them games. Deion has an impact on everything that involves the freaking SWAC. Your buzz is, it's how the SWAC is Amber Rose. Deion Sanders is Kanye West. Nobody was checking for Amber Rose until she dated Kanye West. That's what you are. Accept it, own it, understand it. You can't, your own, listen, you were so hot. The coach of the team said, I knew nothing about Jackson State until they inquired on me to be in this position. You weren't popping. Okay? You were not popping. So, like the title says, the truth shall set you free. Let me explain something to you. You were not hot. And being hot in your block does not mean anything. Being hot in your neighborhood does not mean anything. That is whack. It is whack. If you the baddest basketball player on your block, that doesn't mean nada, nunca, niet, nothing, not even a little bit. All right. Then I have people saying about, oh, the Bayou Classic and this. It's a staple of HBCU football. That's the one game you're so happy to be on national television. Congratulations. It would always be on national television. It's a staple game. Congratulations. Oh, what about the SWAC championship game? That's a staple game. Congratulations. Deion has made your regular season games hot. Not the staple games, not the big classics. He's made your regular season games hot. He makes people want to go watch Southern versus UAPB. He makes what people want to go watch Valley versus Jackson State. He makes people want to go watch Alabama A&M against whomever. The energy and buzz that he's brought by his stature and his status has made everybody hot. Let me give you another analogy. You know what you guys sound like? You guys sound like, first of all, the SWAC is Pretty Woman, okay? If you've never seen the movie, go see the movie. That's what the SWAC is. The SWAC is Pretty Woman. My man Richard Greer comes, he sees a girl, I need her, I get her, I fix her up, and now she's it. That's what you are. Or you want to be out something? Love don't cost a thing. Deion is Christina Milian. Y'all were Nick Cannon. Y'all were lame. Y'all didn't know what cool looked like until Deion got on the scene. What are we talking about right now? I can keep going with this. You guys are a girl out the hood that Deion pulls up, puts her in the penthouse in a condo. Now she want to act like she always been here. You ain't always been here, boo-boo. Maybe your family before you, maybe your 60s and 70s family was in the condo penthouse, but you weren't. You weren't up there. Deion upgraded your life, and now you acting like you weren't eating McDonald's 2 weeks ago. Stop playing with me. Like Kanye West said, stop acting like you know what sparkling water was when you didn't know. What is we talking about right now? Come on, man. Y'all gotta be the most delusional people I've ever met. Y'all are the quintessential people like, yo, we threw a block party and everybody's invited, but nobody came. What is we talking about right now, my God? Like, this is y'all will really, and y'all live this. This is what y'all live in. The delusional fantasy. Ain't nobody checking. Nobody was checking for y'all before Deion. Stop playing with me. And the fact that, listen, just because it's something you're in and you do does not make it accepted. Like everybody else was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. How could you not? How could you not know about the SWAC? How could you not? Listen, this man is an NFL Hall of Famer that has probably been around multiple people from Jackson State and still did not know what Jackson State was. If that don't say enough right there. So yeah, you can say, oh yeah, our schools, oh my school been on television. Oh our school been on television. Our school, yeah, my school been on television. Oh my school, we have been on TV. No, boo-boo. That Bayou Classic is a staple game. It's a tradition. It's like going to church on Easter. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to watch that game. Stop playing with me. Stop. Listen. The residue of Deion got on Alcorn for that celebration, for that MEAC SWAC challenge. That made it interesting because it was part of the SWAC. If it was the MEAC versus the MEAC, ain't nobody watching that. Nobody was gonna be watching that. Listen, stop. Yo, y'all are phantom. I don't know what Twilight Zone world you're living in. I'm not disrespecting your culture or your school, but to think that your school, or do you think that your HBCU culture had a big impact outside of the block you live in, outside of the residential area you stay in the fenced-in world that you lived in? You're bugging. I'm telling you right now, you're straight bugging. Let me get to some of these callers. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What up, Scotty?
What's up, talk?
It's your boy calling from Texas. And I'm right with you, bro. these people, like my whole family pretty much went to PV, and nobody gave a damn about the football team, the SWAC. We never went to games. Nobody gave a damn. These people, in the SWAC especially, they're super delusional. They think that they're the pinnacle. And I hear people, a lot of them, I hear them talking about, oh, yeah, well, Deion is just one of the teams. He just another coach. He just part of the SWAC now. He needs to fall in line. No, the SWAC needs to fall in line with Deion.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, stop playing.
They tripping. Like, Deion has literally elevated HBCU, especially the SWAC. The SWAC was nothing. Zero, zilch, nada. Not even a thought.
Thank you.
On ESPN's radar, especially the main ESPN. They might have been on ESPN 79 or ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? But they were not on ESPN, College Game Day. Nobody
Come on. First take trying to go there. Come on,
what he's done and the eyes he's brought. Because I'm going to be real with you. Like I said, my whole family is PV alums damn here. I don't watch PV ball games. I only watched a couple of basketball games because I knew one of the kids on the team.
Yeah.
But like I said, nobody gave a damn about the SWAC until Deion. These people need to be thanking Deion for saving the SWAC. Okay? Because if it wasn't for Deion, realignment or something probably would have took some of their best teams. I mean, just like how FAMU came to the SWAC and
saved them.
A lot of things could have happened. He saved them. These people need to chill. Like, they are not that great. Like, and a lot of them, they are just so caught up in their school or their tradition that they can't see past their own, they can't see past their own delusion. It's crazy.
It is.
Like, I didn't think it was this bad until I started watching your show and being in the comment section. And people literally just like, it's one thing when you don't like Deion because you're a fan of another team, but it's one thing when you don't like him because what he doing. Like, what has he done besides elevate the schools, bring in more eyes, potential money, potentially help raise the enrollment? He's done nothing but positive things.
Thank you.
Now, if you don't like some of the things he said, I understand that.
That's facts.
But these people are ridiculous.
Yeah. Hey, my guy, appreciate the call.
That's all I want to say. I appreciate you.
And anytime. My man is right. Since he's touched down, I mean, you can read article after article after article after article of just inflection of money. The eyes, people want to be man, listen, people just want when have you ever known companies just want a piece of HBCU? They just want to, hey, can we get a game? Hey, can we put you on our nation? Hey, listen, because of Deion. Come on, man. First Take wanted to be at the Southern Heritage Classic live because of Deion and Eddie George. And then if that ain't a headline, you can't get no bigger than that. Man, they weren't, listen, nobody was, nobody coming to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. The only thing that was going to keep the SWAC relevant was FAMU and Bethune coming over because they Florida teams and everybody loves Florida football. That's the next thing. Come on, man. Stop playing. They don't, you know why, Mello? They don't have to buy cable. Why? They don't have to get a subscription. I had to get ESPN Plus to watch half the games I seen. They don't have to do that most of the games. Why? Because of Deion. Stop playing. Stop playing. If you want to see your team so bad, buy cable. Don't come on my show talking about, oh, Scotty, are you streaming the game? Oh, Scotty, I'll buy my cable. Buy your cable. Hey, oh, Scotty, are you streaming the game? I hope you're streaming the game. It's no way I can see the game unless you stream it. Is it? Are you streaming it, Scotty? Pay for your cable. Pay for your cable. If you love your team so much, pay for your cable. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's up, Scotty?
What's good? Talk to me. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Blur from Inglewood.
Talk to me.
California. Man, let me tell you something, bro. I don't know what's wrong with these SWAC fans. I don't know what's wrong with these SWAC fans, but look, I played football at a high level, and I had a chance to play football for Prairie View A&M back in '92. Man, I would have never played football for Prairie View A&M. The facilities was horrible. The uniforms was horrible. Nobody went to the games. Prairie View had football players that played intramural football that was better than the players on the Prairie View football team, bro.
That's facts. That's deep. And they don't want to hear that.
Man, nobody want to play no football for no SWAC, man. You wasn't getting no looks if you played football in the SWAC, man. I don't know what's wrong with these fans. Like, nobody cared about SWAC football until Coach Prime came into the play.
Come on, man.
As soon as I seen Deion Sanders get hired as the head coach for Jackson State University, I started watching Jackson State University up until today. That's why I'm watching your show.
Facts.
That's why we talking about football right now. That's why the celebration game about to be off the chain. It's on ESPN.
Come on.
SWAC ain't never on ESPN. What the hell is wrong with SWAC fans, man? The reason why we watch SWAC football is because of Coach Prime. Like, stop playing. I'm tired of listening to this old dumbass shit. This shit is dumb as fuck. Like, man, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? SWAC football was whack as hell. I'm 47 years old, and I never wanted to play in the SWAC. Nobody wants to play in the SWAC, man. The facilities are horrible. I like good field. Like, you see how bad the field was in Jackson State?
Yeah.
That's why Jackson State could win. Nigga, motherfuckers out there breaking their legs and shit. They can't even practice, bro.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Listen, they don't want to hear that,
stop playing, SWAC fans. Like, be happy for Coach Prime. Be happy for HBCU football. HBCU football is going down right now. We are watching HBCU football. I am really getting ready. I cannot wait to watch the celebration game. In 47 years, I can't wait to watch that HBCU football game. That's amazing.
That's what he brings. That's what he brings, the excitement.
Come on, Scotty. What's wrong with him, man? They be getting you hot.
Man.
They be getting you hot. I be laughing, bro. I'm like,
it don't make no it's like okay. And when they call me a prime, whatever they want, I know whatever they want to name me, like I'm cool with it but I can differentiate because anybody who's watched my channel more than one show knows I am the most probably objective person on YouTube. Like I'll give Deion the business and I'll give Deion his credit. You know what I'm saying? I'll rock with Jackson State and I'll also expose Jackson State. I'm fair. It's fair across the board. But this right here, you're a pretty woman. Nobody was checking for you until Deion got with you.
yeah, just like this.
Come on, man.
Right.
Cleaned you up, and then now you on your way, and now you looking pretty decent.
You said about, I knew what you said about the right. Now you looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And I understand what you said about the quarterback situation with Casey and Jones and with Stewart. Good. The only thing that you try to say is good. Just do it the right way. Let them go into camp and battle it out.
Yep.
And if you do beat them out, then then it is what it is. But just give them a fair shot.
Exactly.
Give them a fair shot.
Hey, my guy, I'm gonna have to let you go. I got a lot of callers on the line, but hey, appreciate the call, my guy.
I mean, we not at practice. We not.
Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, Scotty, this is Jay Memphis 10. How you doing, man?
Talk to me, Jay.
Man, you are doing it, man. I just turned on my tool because I work from home. I work for myself at home.
Okay.
And you on, but let me say this. SWAC fans, JSU fans, you all have lost the best part of your mind. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna get on SWAC fans first. None of this would be even going on. Scotty, you wouldn't be here if it weren't for prime time. Let's be real.
I accept that.
Right. You do and a whole lot of other YouTubers do as well. Okay. But what gets me is you all, now let me say this. I bleed blues, that old school JSU blue. I love Jackson State. I love the SWAC. That's all I knew when I was growing up. Because every Saturday morning, my dad and I, who graduated from Alcorn, we was headed to a football game, whether it was in Shreveport, wherever Alcorn was playing, we were headed that way. So that's all I knew.
Yeah.
My point is this. We weren't relevant anymore. And you all have made all the examples, so I'm not going to go to that. But let me go to these delusional JSU fans. We don't know what we're going to really have on the table come Sunday. Okay, we wishing upon a star. Yeah, we know we have some good players, but we don't know whether or not Shadua is going to do what we think he can do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being honest.
You're right.
Now, Scotty, you said something the other day, because I had been commenting, I had been calling in, because people have been talking crazy. You said that if you had a grad FCS quarterback to come to Jackson State, guess what? You put your money on Jackson State.
Easy.
I'm going to give you something better than that. Hell, if Quincy had stayed there, I'd have bet $2,000 on every damn game. That's fact. And for these people talking about Quincy won Jack, I've been watching that kid since high school. If he had stayed there, he didn't have a fast shot. I love Coach Prime. I appreciate what he's doing, but it's obvious the guy didn't have a fast shot. So he went somewhere where he knew he was going to have an opportunity to grow and be nurtured and be mentored all at the same time.
Facts.
Who wouldn't take that deal?
Facts.
When you can go anywhere in this SWAC, plus some FCS schools as well.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing is, I guess that it ain't going to go too long, but look, keep doing what you're doing. Oh, let me say this. Someone said to you that if you come to the game in Miami or whatever, the Jackson State fans going to mess with you or whatever. Man, that ain't going to happen. We don't get that. Some of us are ludicrous, but for the most part, we're civilized people. I'm talking about the alumni, not the fans.
Yes,
There's
sir.
a difference between a fan and an alumni.
Yes, sir.
You got some fans that are fanatics, probably never went to class, probably dropped out on the yard, didn't graduate, not part of an alumni association, not giving any money back to the institution. Those are people, that's all they have is football season. Some of us have jobs. We have people that depend on us, and we have to work and provide for people, so we enjoy the sport. Like you do. You enjoy the sport.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
So that's just my point. Jack State fans, y'all, I hope we win Sunday. But if we don't, you think Scotty did a video on Alcorn that's going to go viral. Just wait. Scotty, have a good day, brother. Thank you so much for everything you're doing.
Hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Listen, and I don't want to be biased like I'm coming hard on Jackson State fans, because that's not the case. I'm coming at the Grambling fans, Southern fans, PV fans, UAPB fans, Alabama. I'm coming at everybody associated with the conference. Do you hear me? So this ain't just, I ain't just talking about, oh, these fans. No. I'm coming for everybody. Stop acting like y'all was the ish. Y'all weren't. I'm gonna go for every generation, right? So for the new kids who don't know about Love Don't Cost a Thing, we'll say something like this. Y'all were, okay, the SWAC back in the 70s, 80s was 07 Lil Wayne, okay? Now, the SWAC is like 2020 Lil Wayne, and nobody know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Blonde hair, weird hair. I mean, I don't know if he's a rocker or a rapper. He's just not the same. All right, that's what the SWAC is. Not the same. Next generation up. Love Don't Cost a Thing. You already know. Christian Milian, Nick Cannon. You weren't cool. Christian Milian makes you cool. Going to the next one. Pretty Woman. You already know. Richard Greer comes down, meets the girl. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, gets her going. You know what I'm saying? And now she's in the penthouse. She talking to her girl in the bubble tub and all that. That's every situation. Deion is upgrading your life. You were eating fish fillet, and now you over here ordering steak medium well, like this is what you always been getting. Nah, it ain't. Hey, caller, you live. Oh man, hey, calling you, the one who just got off the line. I literally just clicked on your number to get you in the phone line. But okay, call back. But yeah, man, like stop the foolishness. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Stop acting like it's not what it is. What it is. Just accept it, and it's okay. And I've said this numerous of times. I've said when you go, I said you can hate Deion as much as you want. As much as you want, as a fan, as a opposing alumni, but when you lay your head down at night and you can have the rest assurance that the SWAC is relevant. When you before you close your eyes, just say thank you, Deion, for making the SWAC relevant again, and then roll over and then wake up and be a hater all over again. It's okay. It's okay, but just give the man his credit. Hey, Carla, you lie. Talk to me.
What's going on, Scott? Is this David Darcy from Baton Rouge?
Right, talk to me.
And the only thing I want to say is I'm from Baton Rouge, and Southern is in Baton Rouge. I got Southern fans and family members fuss at me and talk about me because I've been to more LSU games than I've never been to a Southern game. Now that Jackson State is coming to Southern this year, this was my first time going to a Southern game ever. And they don't understand. I'm trying to tell them, like, Southern is really about to benefit more from Jackson State coming down here because it's Deion Sanders and the revenue he's going to bring down here.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I wanted to say.
No, you're right. You're right, bro. It's just how he's impacted on so many different areas. You know what I'm saying? Like you a Southern fan and you about to go to a game. You see what I'm saying? You're not even a Jackson State fan, but just because of the new intrigue and excitement in the season, you go into a game.
No. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not a Southern fan. You know, I'm a Deion Sanders fan. I like what Deion Sanders doing, and I like the movement he's doing too. You know, I'm really an LSU fan, but I never want to go to a Southern game because I like, who want to go to a Southern game? So now that Jackson State coming down here to Baton Rouge this year to play Southern, I'll be there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
My first time ever going to a Southern game gonna be this year. I'll be there.
That's what's up. Hey, just shout out to Deion for that. All right, appreciate it.
Already appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Listen, guys, it's not to say that, okay, because what people are going to go back to it, they're going to say this. Wasn't Jackson State always leading in attendance in FCS? Wasn't Jackson State? I don't give a damn if Jackson, I don't give a damn. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He said, let me read the statement. Read the statement on the I'm not taking it down. Read this foolishness. All right. Deion Sanders had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the amount of TV games. He didn't say attendance. Listen, when you come on my channel, I read and comprehend really well. All right. So don't come up with these irrelevant stats about, oh my God, Stoddy, but Jackson State has led the FCS in attendance every single year. That's not the argument here. Okay. Not the argument. The argument here is, did Deion affect the TV exposure of the SWAC? And if y'all can't get a hell yeah, then I don't know what you're talking about right now. I don't know what you're talking about right now. It's ridiculous that you can't get this man his credit. Like, so serious. I'm so serious right now that you cannot give this man his credit. Man, listen. And it's funny. I was coming back from McDonald's getting food, and my girl asked me, she said, babe, are you going live at lunch? I said, nah, I'm not thinking about, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm gonna eat my food or whatever. Then I see this message on Facebook and it's boiling in me. Like it's literally like my stomach is turning because I'm like, what the crap? You know what I'm saying? And then we're in the conversation like 10 to 15 minutes. I said, babe, I gotta go live. I got to, because she's like, that really vexed your spirit. And I said, yes, it did. Yes, it did. It really did. Yeah. It vexed my spirit because this is foolishness. Foolishness. And nobody wants to talk about it, but it's foolishness. Simple as that. Straight foolishness. I just need, listen, I can't keep making these points over again, right? So all I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off my live, and if people call in, I'm gonna take some calls, but if not, I'm about to get up off of here. Let me recap everything. Let me put it in a nice bow for you, right? The SWAC, right, was irrelevant. All right? Irrelevant. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Scotty?
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling from?
All right, listen. I'm Vince, man. Calling from Jackson, Mississippi.
All right, talk to me.
What's up, man? Listen, now look at the FAMU North Carolina game, right?
Mm-hmm.
They rescheduled that game, right?
FAMU,
because
hold on.
Deion and Sanders.
FAMU in North Carolina. Which one?
Say it again.
FAMU in North Carolina. What game is that? When is that?
Next year, 2022. Remember they adjusted their schedule to kind of put that on the front end for television views. You know what I'm saying? If anything that these schools should learn, they should study the playbook that's being presented here, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These HBCUs are already financially strapped. They can all benefit from this one man's endeavor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of everybody trying to say, well, he didn't do this or he ain't doing it. No, just stop the hate. Just come together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't come together, if we don't come together, this whole system platform is gonna fail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if one man came to save us all, I ain't gonna say this ain't no religious talk, but this is the truth. If one person came to hype the league, then everybody should just ride that coattail and benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? And then go off on their own to expand their institutions and programs.
Yeah.
Instead of we being at odds, like who's the savior, who's not, who brought us exposure. And to the call, there's a lot of streaming services out here, right? A lot of people can get exposure, right? But the only way people want to see you is if you putting the quality product out there. If the product ain't quality, people's not going to watch it. So all these schools got to step up their game, and this is just the spark to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, take care, man.
No, you good. Appreciate the call, Vince.
All right. Yes, sir.
Like, and Blue Blood is perfectly. It's weird how they want the SWAC to grow, but constantly hate on newcomers. The first thing they'll say is, "You don't have SWAC hours." What are you talking about? You don't have any SWAC hours. Like, get your SWAC hours up. Why are you talking to me about my school? Because you have like no SWAC hours. Like that's what they say. That's what they say constantly, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. You know what I have hours in? You know what I have hours in? Football. And y'all's was trash. Like that's what I have. I have hours in football. Hours. Okay. I got them. And watching that stuff earlier was bogus. Okay? Bogus. So stop playing with me. I don't need SWAC hours to tell you your football wasn't good. Stop playing with me. It's just that simple. Just that simple. All right. Now listen. This is where the divide comes in, because then they're like, you're covering SWAC football, Scotty, and you're hating on SWAC football. I'm not hating on SWAC football. What I'm telling you is get your mind out your ass. And if you thought that you was the golden standard of FCS football, because you are not. Far from it. Okay? Like far from it. You hear that? You hear the distance? You hear that? That's how far y'all were from greatness in football. Now, early years, and even Mr. Ford, and he's the biggest historian on here. He has never brought up a player from the 90s until now that he was just like, oh yeah, he was all world. Other than McNair. I have to disapprove myself. Other than McNair, he's brought up McNair multiple times. But I'll even do you one better. From the 2000 to 20, he has not referenced the player that he was like, yo, that dude was just all world, like da 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 da. Like, Stop it. So that means it was either few or far between, and the talent level has just constantly been dipping. So listen, I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm here to change the focus and the narrative and give Deion his respect. And this is coming from somebody who is just as critical on the coaching aspect. So don't hit me with some, oh, Scotty, you a Deion dick rider. Oh, Scotty, you a Deion this. No, because I go just as hard on Deion on coaching or football, but I'm going to give him all the praise in the world for making your conference relevant, period. And if Deion was the commissioner, man, let me tell you, you would have a freaking deal with everybody. Everybody will want a piece of the SWAC because they want a piece of Deion. Because Deion is Deion. He's primetime. Stop. What are we doing? Okay. Listen, I'm about to get up off here. I just had to get this rant off my chest. It was really bothering me. I mean, like oh my gosh, man. It just really bothers me. It really bothers me. Staple. I'm gonna say this and I'm out. I'm gonna say this and I'm out. If you want to call in, make sure if you want to call in now. Let me put if you want to call in, you got 5 minutes. All right. If you want to call in, you got 5 minutes. All right. 5 minutes if you want to call in. So you better hurry up and get it in. This is my thing, right? Staple games are not the barometer of your conference. If I was preaching, I would get an amen. Barometer get classic, but staple games are not the barometer of your conference. Let me explain. It's tradition, right? It's like the Cowboys playing on Thanksgiving. You black people going to church on Easter. You see what I'm saying? Those are tradition-based things. Like you just do it because that's a habit. The Bayou Classic is a habit. The State Fair Classic is a habit. That doesn't make your football better. That doesn't make your football relevant. It has been such a staple in the community that it has been ingrained and passed down to you from generation to generation. Doesn't make the game any better. It's just an ongoing rivalry that you love to see. That's it. And it's okay within the SWAC, within the block, on your grandmama's stoop, talking about the Bayou Classics and all the previous ones before. But that's not what you you don't measure your conference based off a classic game. That's not how that works. All right. So when you do what you do and your regular season games matter, that's when your conference matters. Oh man, pass the collection plate. Pass the collection plate because I'm out here preaching. All right. Super chat in the comments if I'm out here preaching. Super chat in the comments give me $1, $5 if I'm preaching. If put $5 in the collection plate because I'm preaching today. All right. I'm dropping bombs. Thank you. This is a perfect example. Nobody cares about the Army versus Navy game unless people have served or know people in the. Oh, this is a perfect example. I love the Army Navy game. Why? Because I was in the military. My mama was in the military. My daddy was in the Army. My cousins are in the Navy. My uncle's in the Air Force. We bleed this game because our family is engulfed by the culture. Okay? That's you. People in the SWAC probably don't care nothing about the Army and Navy game. You don't give two shits about the Army and Navy game. And that's understandable because it doesn't bother you. But if you told me the Army and Navy game sucks, or I'm like, yeah, it kind of does. But I like it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the love and passion for it. But at the end of the day, it's not what it is. This game does not talk about the overall football that the Army and Navy play because they both garbage. Hey, caller, you live? Talk to me.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This Josh. I'm the mellow man from the chat.
Hey, what's up, mellow man?
This from Josh from Jackson. All right. I just wanted to say I think the issue is a lot of people are real stubborn. You know, I think a lot of people know the truth. They know what's going on, but they stubborn. Hey, be quiet. And I think, like you said, if it was the commissioner, then it would be a whole lot less of the stubbornness and hate.
Because he'll
and a lot more of the acceptance.
Yeah. Agreed.
And like I said earlier, a lot of the Jackson State people kind of accept it because they don't really have to hate on the other people. I think the other people don't accept it because a lot of the attention is connected to Jackson State.
That's right. You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's linked to it. It goes.
So I think a lot of people know what's going on, but they keep it down. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I get you. Mello, I respect what you're saying because everybody like the other schools are. I don't want to say they're jealous, but they have animosity because it's all like you said linked back to Jackson State. You know the core of the excitement came from Deion going to Jackson State, so they're like it's all about them. But if you see the spiderweb effect of it, of how it affects every other team. Now teams want to beat Jackson State, so now people are going to go to Southern games because they want to see people beat them. FAMU is going to probably sell out anyway in Miami, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if Valley played Jackson State, people from Valley going to now go to the game because they just want to see their team compete against Jackson. It's those spiderweb effects that I don't think people are talking about. But go ahead, Mello.
And that's why, like the real hate coming from the teams with the biggest fan base, or like the biggest fan bases that's like the strongest football teams. A lot of the hate coming from FAMU, a lot of the hate coming from SU. The most strongest teams who really want some of the attention. A lot of the hate. You don't really feel a lot of hate from Valley. You don't really feel a lot of the hate from UAPB. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I agree.
You feel me?
I feel you.
But that's it.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
I'm a band person, so we don't really hate a lot. We like the SWAC, but we don't hate on football teams. You feel me? So we like the prime effect. We getting a lot of attention, so we like it all. We like other teams, so you feel me? It ain't that big of a deal.
I feel you. Hey, appreciate the call, my guy.
I appreciate it. Peace.
Let me see. Ole Miss is the best team in the country. Hotty toddy. Okay, cool. Coach Simmons here, so we'll have the same height when we play them. Coach Simmons. Okay. I'm from BR. He's out from BR, and Southern got the hate level at a hundo. All right, guys, listen. I'm about to get up out here. I don't have no more callers coming in. So, hey, you already know it's your boy Scotty. Offscript lunchtime rant, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna do too many of these, but I might not. But until next time. Hey, listen, real quick. Oh, yeah. Why I got y'all on here? Wild Out Wednesday, baby. All right, you already know what it is. Wild Out Wednesday is today, 8 o'clock, FAMU, Jackson State. Listen, it is going down today. All right, it's going down tonight at 8. FAMU, Jackson State, Orange Blossom Classic, straight trash talking. All right, I ain't gonna do too much talking. I'm kind of moderate. And when you get it, hey, listen, there's gonna be we're gonna have some parameters on this thing, but we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna keep it on football. Keep it about football. Okay? No wives, no kids, no spouses. You know what I'm saying? Keep it, no moms. Keep it on football. All right, we're not talking about the schools. Listen, football. All right, let's go. All right, I just want to make that very clear. Talking about football. Okay, so listen, 8 o'clock, be there. Don't be square. 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., 8 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so until next time, you know you rocking with your boy Scotty, and you know what I'm gonna do. I'ma holler. I got a jump call. Ooh, he got in here just in time. What's good, my guy? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, this is Reverend Darren Jennings, man.
What's up, Rev? Talk to me, Rev.
Hey, I got a couple things to say, man. Coach Prime is not going to be happy with going to a Celebration Bowl.
That's true.
I think he wants to win it all. He wants to play against the Dakotas and the James Madisons and the Sam Houstons. And I think that's where the SWAC is going to get their respect once they start knocking off those top FCS schools?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
FCS schools?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, once they start knocking off those teams, that's when the respect comes. But before that, they were getting the brakes beat off them by everybody. Everybody. When FAMU plays Miami, they get killed. When South Carolina State plays Clemson, they get killed. When Alabama A&M plays anybody other than a SWAC school, they will get killed.
Yeah.
When was the last time a SWAC school beat anybody of relevance?
They don't want to talk about that though, Rev.
Do they? I mean, give me just. I think they could have won that game in Arizona. I think it was Grambling when their quarterback got hurt.
Oh yeah, they would have killed them. They would have killed. Yo, Devontae would have killed Arizona for real. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you that one because if he would have stayed in that game, they would have won that game.
Facts.
I believe that. And also, since you got the Southern jersey behind your back, I got to say this before I go. Southern dropped the ball when they didn't hire Marshall Faulk.
Come on.
That was the absolute biggest drop this year. You know, and then you got to factor in people like Ray Lewis and Ed Reed are interested now. I would jump on them if I was in the SWAC because it's all about building your brand, and football is a moneymaker.
Yes.
But, you know, that's all I got to say, man. You get that football up, that's when the revenue comes.
Come on, Rev.
But, man, love you. Hey, love your show. I don't always like what you say, but I love your show, man.
Hey, appreciate it, Rev.
Hey, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hey, Rev got in here and started low key sneak this, and he was like, let me throw that in there real quick for Scotty, before you get out, let me throw that stab. Puncture a couple lungs on that one, on that last one. Listen, I know no Southern fan is going to agree with him on that Marshall Faulk because they're going to say, come on, Scotty, you know, that wasn't realistic. You know, he would have got there in the middle of the season, couldn't, you know, da-da-da-da. Go get that, man. Recruiting would have been no issue. Go get that, man. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. Short and sweet.
Hey, thanks for putting me in, Johnny Houston. Listen, man, Southern got the ball twice. They had an opportunity to actually negotiate with Lovie Smith to bring him in as coach, but at that point in time, they got tricked by Odom, and he left. So you know, nobody can say if Southern had Lovie Smith, we wouldn't even be talking about Deion. They wish they talk about Deion. I didn't say that because everybody loved Deion. But Lovie Smith, his work history, his experiences at Southern, Baton Rouge, it's over.
Okay. Is it a good hire? Yes, but it's not the hire I would do. If I was Southern, I wouldn't do that hire because Lovie Smith's brand is not bigger than Southern. You know what I'm saying? Marshall Faulk.
No.
Marshall Faulk is bigger than the school. You know what I'm saying? Lovie Smith, if he had dominated in college or if he had some kind of track record in college that he did well, I would be like, yeah, kind of maybe. But if I was Southern, I wouldn't have hired him.
You can't really say that his track record in college wasn't good. Now he was coach at Texas Longhorns.
No, he went to Illinois. He was Illinois, and then they let him go.
No, recently, but he came from the Texas Longhorns, and then he went to Illinois. Now he's in the NFL. So he never really had the backing of the alumni. He was the first black coach over there, so he didn't really have the backing over there. But he was somebody that was open to. They dropped the ball on even beginning the negotiations or even extending the courtesy. I would have purposely dropped that ball. I wouldn't have. Listen,
Lovie Smith. Listen, it's a battle of the brands. Lovie Smith is not a brand. He's not a brand. Like however you want to classify him or put him on a pedestal, he's not a brand. If I was Valley, I wouldn't take Lovie Smith. He's not a. I might take that. I might take that. Yeah, I might take that. If I was Valley, I'll take that. But Southern's bigger than Lovie. Their brand is bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? So you need a Marshall Faulk.
He was a better coach than Marshall Faulk, though. He would have been a better coach.
It's not about coaching. Listen, it's not about coach. It's about the SWAC brand is like the bottom of an old 1960 boot. It's worn out. Okay, it's worn out. You're trying to rebuild the brand. All right, you're trying to make SWAC schools cool again. That's what you're trying to go for. So Marshall Faulk, Eddie George, Ed Reed, they make the schools cool. If Ed Reed went to Grambling, are you see what I'm saying? Like you just know, because it's his aura is going to get put on Grambling. So now kids are going to be like, yo, like if I go to Grambling, I'm going to be like Ed Reed, or I can talk to Ed Reed, or Ed Reed's going to come on, man. Like it's the same feeling they have with Deion.
Yeah, I hear you, and I agree with you. I still think just a lot of we know, and what you even saying, a lot of the struggles with the SWAC is self-inflicted wounds.
Yeah,
from the schools and the commissioner. The commissioner should have never signed an exclusive contract with ESPN, giving one company the power to turn you on and off when they see fit. You shouldn't be battling to get off ESPNU when you got all these other channels out here that have investors, or you have investors within your alumni to get on TV. I mean, just showing Notre Dame on Paramount, exclusive game on Paramount, shows that there's other opportunities to get games on national exposure. So I think the SWAC is self-inflicted wounds. It's not just football, it's baseball, it's basketball. I mean, nobody been to a SWAC baseball game regular season. So for most of the schools, so it's self-inflicted wounds. And even if they signed an exclusive deal with ESPN, $300-something million. That basically boiled down to almost $12 million each school. If you don't spend the money right, it don't matter what somebody gives you.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Every school got a communication department. They got cameras. They got editing equipment. You mean to tell me that you can't go to Comcast Spotlight and buy commercials when they $5 on the spot? And advertise your school to boost up ticket sales? What are you doing?
First of all, listen. You're jumping in front of the gun, right? You can't sell tickets if there's no interest. You can't advertise a ticket if there's no interest. That's my thing. The reason Jackson State has led in attendance because there's always an interest, no matter if they're bad or good. But you want that throughout the SWAC. That's why the Deion spider effect takes in place, right? Because after the let's go Alabama A&M and Jackson. Well, they're SWAC champions. That don't count. Let's go to Alabama A&M and Alcorn, right? Like they're rivals, but that's not a good choice. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a good team. Okay, Alabama State, Jackson State versus Alabama State. Alabama State hasn't won anything. Jackson State hasn't won anything. But just because Deion is there, people, if you advertise for the tickets, people gonna buy the tickets because they're gonna want to see their team beat up on Jackson State. You have to have the interest first before you can sell tickets. You get what I'm saying? If Lovie Smith is at Southern.
Hold on. That's why when you have money and you have a program in a business, you have a marketing budget. If you don't market, I don't care who
are you marketing to if there's no interest.
Deion got 20 million social media followers. He is marketing
are you
himself.
marketing to if there's no interest, Mike? That's the whole point. Deion brought interest.
Okay, let me ask you one question. Is there some rule I'm not aware of that says that a school can't even have a live concert performance for the halftime show?
That would take away from the band, my guy, wouldn't it?
No, when the band don't give a damn if you got the right artist performing halftime, it's gonna be 0 quarter, 5th quarter, regardless of who come there. But if you got the right halftime show, and you trying to get butts in seats, if that's your target, butts in seats, it don't matter what trick you put like that. Bruh.
Listen, I ain't got time to argue with you. Listen. I haven't been to SWAC for very long, but if you start messing with halftime shows, you won't have a fight on your hand. That's what I'm saying. I know that I might not be in the SWAC for that long, but if you start messing with halftime shows, you gonna have a fight on your hand. And I'm not subscribing to that. Okay. Listen, Scotty is not subscribing to that. I'm just saying, I'm not subscribing to that. So don't. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, this is Food from Law, Mississippi, man.
Talk to me.
Look, man. All right, bro. Man, appreciate everything you're doing, first of all, man. But you're absolutely right, though, man. It's really marking down for what Deion has going on because, you know, I'm a Tulu alum, and my family was Jack State alums all their life. Mm-hmm. And, you know, back in the early 80s, whatever, you know, BET used to stream the games for SWAC games a lot during the time. And, you know, the marketing service, man, that Deion has going on, but it's really helping, not just even the SWAC, but just black HBCUs in general, man. You know, and like you said, if he was a commissioner, man, it'd be a whole different ballgame. But people got to understand, though, you know, the product is what the product is. You know, it's not nobody's fault that Jack State is being shown on TV. It's not nobody else's fault that, you know, they want to see the Alcorns or the Grammys or the Tennessee State, you know, the big game. But, you know, that's what makes the money. But, you know, like I say, but if people just quit hating and just follow along whatever's going on, man, everything will be better.
And you're right. And the thing about it is, do teams get mad? There's a player, and I don't want to compare. I really don't want to, but I have to. Do players that play Alabama, right? Do they get mad that Alabama's on national television and they're going to have the opportunity to play them? No, because that's exposure for you. You get what I'm saying? So if Jackson State goes and plays Alabama State and they're on ESPN2, like, that's how Ezra Gray gets seen. That's how Ryan Nettles gets seen. That's how Christian Clark gets seen. That's how, you know, Ishard Davis, Natron. That's how all these players get seen and noticed because of Deion's marketability of Jackson State. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. And if your team wins, even better. You get what I'm saying? It's it's just that simple. Like, and the spiderweb effect is real because you go beat Jackson State. Now you a hot team. Now people want to see you. You know, it kind of just flows like that. I don't get why people hating on it. I don't get it.
I don't know, but you know, but like I said, it helped two of my homeboys, Jalen Stickpen and a guy named Caleb Brunson. Jalen Stickpen played at UAPB. Caleb Brunson played at Mississippi Valley State. Just to expose the man what's going on with the SWAC is really getting them notified, man.
Exactly.
And without that, it was, you know, they're ballers. They always been ballers all their life, but it's just the fact that people don't look at the market that Deion is bringing to, like I said, once again, not just to the SWAC, but to HBCU football, period. And not just football, just any sport.
Exactly.
Man, people just need to get together, man, and just roll and wave and just get it how they get it.
All right. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And my last point is this, and before I get out of here, like, and Mr. Campbell, if you I'm gonna let you go, my guy. Appreciate you for calling in, my guy.
Appreciate it.
All right. And Mr. Campbell, please let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong about this, right? The Orange Blossom Classic would have been a hot game. It would have been a hot game. But Mr. Campbell, you're a FAMU. Be real, be 100% real with me. Would it have been as hot without Deion? That's all I want to know. Orange Blossom Classic would have been a hot game regardless. It would have been dope. But would it have sold out as fast as it has done? And would it have been the talk of the town like it is right now? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Just keep it a whole buck with me, Mr. Campbell. I just need to know. It's looking like I'm getting my answers. He said, no, hell no. That's all I want to know. Because people over here talk about, oh, we've been on television. Our school's been on television. We've been on television. But stop it. No way. It would have been it would have been big in SWAC circles, but not ESPN2. Prime blew it up. The SWAC effect. Jackson State wouldn't even have been in it. It's called the Orange Blossom Classic because of them two, Luke's. There's no way around getting around the name, my guy. That's funny. That's a good one, though, Luke. I'll give you that. All right, you shutting it down, Mr. Campbell. It's all on you. Just Give your 2 cents.
No, bro. I got to call in on this.
Yeah.
100%. Deion created 20 more storylines for this FAMU JSU game. People from FAMU want to whoop Deion's ass because we actually know Deion. We want to be on TV. FAMU folks want to embarrass Deion on national TV, and that's a good thing. That's not a negative. No different than Auburn wants to ruin Alabama's season at the end of the year.
Facts.
The opportunity that FAMU has with not only the stadium being sold out, but on a marquee game on Labor Day weekend for our brand and whoop Deion's ass. Bro, that's priceless. So, no, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to hate on Deion. I love everything Deion is doing for GSU. I'm not crazy, and I'm considered an old head.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say, again, that it works together. See, that's my problem with the new heads. We already had the opportunity. Deion is bringing out more in public because there's a lot of opportunity, like Ezra Gray and all these guys.
Yeah.
Lewis down in Southern. Marquise Bell. Look at Marquise Bell is going to be highlighted.
Facts.
All game long.
Facts.
All game long. Xavier Smith and Nugget one-on-one. Smith was not going to get that.
Yeah.
But you're going to have focus on him and Nugget. That's a big deal. But no, dude, like I said, that game is off the chain because of Deion Sanders and Florida A&M with our brand. Because you got to understand that we don't HBCU brand that's sponsored by LeBron James. LeBron is supposed to be at that game if COVID is cool. Think about that. Deion on one side, LeBron James on the other side.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a headline. Nike against Under Armour.
That's a headline, bro.
Yeah, Nike against Under Armour.
Yeah, that's a headline. So, so absolutely. And that goes for Southern. You don't think them boys, man, Deion's son has not thrown a pass and got a Beats by Dre commercial? Come on, man. You don't think that's not bulletin board material for every defense he plays? But that elevates everybody.
Yeah.
That elevates everybody. Everybody's recruiting's got to step up. That's it, man. We ready, man. We like the low, so I'm not going to take anything away from Deion. I think he's doing a phenomenal job. And look at all these people, all these primates that's calling in and in the chat. Didn't even know what the SWAC was a year ago. I like that. I'm glad that the Deion fans are coming to check us out. I hope their kids come to our schools because the one thing we do is produce people, professionals, when you go to an HBCU.
Yes, sir.
So come on, all y'all, haters and non-haters. All right, man, I'll let you go.
I appreciate it, Mr. Campbell.
Yo.
Hey, that's from an OG. That's from a OG. I get them OGs on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get Mr. Ford OG. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Campbell OG. Get all them OGs. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's up?
What's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Ricky calling from Mississippi.
All right. Holla at me.
So I guess I need to turn this down. I'm still listening to this.
Turn your background. Yeah, turn your background down.
Called before from FAMU.
Yeah, turn your background down.
I just want to say, man. So everything he said about Deion is facts. That's what's making the classic what it is. But I just want to say, to everybody that don't go ahead and get on this train now. Whoever coming down to I will be in Miami. We will be tailgating. Whoever want to get on this train now, just go ahead and get on it. This is about to be, we're about to be the Black Alabama. I just want everybody to just realize this.
Okay.
This is just what it is. I'm not here to shit talk.
No, you good. You can bring that. You can bring that back on 8.
Too good. Yeah. FAMU has no quarterback. What are we talking about?
Sound like you shit talking, but okay.
I mean, it probably a little bit of that.
It was.
I mean, come on.
It was. It's okay. It's okay. It was though, but okay.
Hey, but Scotty, you got to realize, you know what it is. You know what it is.
I rocks with you. Listen.
Hey, this is Jeans the Kings, man. I'm a follower. I like your show. I just want to call in.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing. I might see you in Miami.
Hey, salute me. Salute when you see me, because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Holla.
Hey, just come to the tailgate, bro.
Hold on. I'm gonna take your number down. I'm taking your number down right now. All right, I'm gonna text you my number. Right after.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't get off.
Just send me a text, bro. We got the food waiting on you.
All right, too easy. I got you locked in.
All right.
Peace.
Take care.
You too. All right. That was the last caller. And I got invited to a tailgate. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. You see me? Getting that HBCU culture. All right. So listen, man. I called it the true self sets you free. You see why. I just had to get this off my chest. Had to woosah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm good. Hey, listen, once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Do what you do, but watch my shoes, all right? And also, tonight, Wild Out Wednesday, JSU, FAMU, Orange Blossom Classic, straight trash talking. That's what it is. Listen, and we got something in the mix for y'all, man. Saturday might be something special, man. I can't talk about it right now because I'm trying to put all the pieces together, but Saturday might be something special, man. I'm just saying. I'm trying to be in the works. I'm trying to do the works of this thing. All right. So listen, just watch me work. All right. So until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.